Hi, I'm DelusionDispeller, also Laura Beth Colbert in actual life. And I thank you for tuning in. If you don't know me, I am a life coach. Since 2009, I have been coaching people. I am also an author of 2 ebooks and working on a current e-course. So that will be coming out hopefully in the near future. I am currently talking on this video series about my beliefs in relation to what Jim Carrey is all about right now. People think he's crazy. They think he went off the deep end. They think he's in depression. Is he really? Or does he just have different beliefs than what people believe? I believe that's the case. All right, so we're going to talk about number 2. Another thing Eckhart Tolle, says is all cravings and needs are the result of the mind looking for external fulfillment as a substitute for the lost true joy of being. That's pretty deep, but let's break it down, okay? He's basically saying you're looking for something outside of yourself to make you feel good. And you've lost the joy of just existing where you're at. You've forgotten how to just enjoy waking up every morning and going through your life. He's right. You know, every day is a gift. This is the day the Lord has made. That would be the Christian flip side of what Eckhart Tolle talks about. We need to enjoy just being. We need to count our blessings. We need to be thankful. Now, I'm not trying to minimize things. If you're like depressed because you lost a loved one or something awful has happened to you or is about to happen to you, I'm not minimizing that in any way. I think Eckhart kind of does that. I'm not trying to. I know there's hardships that come. I know it's not as simple as just, oh, get over it and pick up the pieces and go on. And I know it's a process. I realize that. And I know that not everybody's reality is as pleasant as mine has been lately. And I know also that mine could change in the blinking of an eye. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is, and you've heard this before, you can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you perceive it and react to it. And we've forgotten how to do that, many people have. So we need to remember the true joy of just being. The fact that our lives, our breath, the fact that we open our eyes if we can, is a blessing. And if you can't open your eyes, you can move your hands. If you don't have hands or arms or legs, I've seen people without limbs born that way, and some that weren't born that way and lost their limbs. The happiest people on earth, because it's all about the attitude of the heart and the mind and how you look at life. That has so much to do with things. There's actually been scientific proof that if you act a certain way, eventually you will be that way. You act yourself happy, and all of a sudden you'll find out that you're happy. It's true because we're more powerful than our thoughts and the stuff being fired at us daily. And it's all about choice. It's always been about choice. We just forget that sometimes, and we think that people are doing things to us and the world is out to get us, and it's really not the truth. Things happen, yes, and the world revolves and does what it does. But again, it's all about the attitude and how you decide to perceive things. All right, and you can do things to better your life, of course, always. All right, the next part of what Eckhart said, the mind functions in time. Therefore, it resists the moment of now. The mind lives in the past and the future. We talked about that a little bit already, so I won't belabor that point. We need to live for the present and enjoy the present. People are not their possessions, jobs, education, personal and family history, beliefs, or religions they hold. None of these is what people truly are. I've said this before. We are not human doings, we are human beings. And I think in this society, with all the glamour models and the famous people, the celebrities, and the wealthy people that are constantly popping up on YouTube talking about, hey there, I'm going to show you how I went from, rags to riches and dirt poor to extremely filthy rich and how you can too. We think in our mind that if only I had this, if only I could achieve what they did, then I'll be happy. But the point is, you're not going to be happy unless you're happy already. You have to start from a base point. Everybody does. I had to start my weight loss journey from a base point. I was big, I was fat, I was huge. I was uncomfortable. I couldn't breathe. But I decided one day that I loved myself. I decided, you know what? If I never lose this weight, I'm okay. I'm a happy person. It's not healthy for me to stay this way if I can get the weight off. But while I'm in this bigger than life shell that I'm in, I'm going to choose to love me, because when I lose the weight, it's going to be even better if I love myself now. Stay tuned. I got more on the next video. Thanks for watching. Be right back with, I believe, video number 4. See you then.